What is up, guys, and welcome to another edition of Market Marauders, beating the market one trade at a time. For you, Market Marauders investment channel helps you find best deals in the market. If that's something you're interested in, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Definitely helps the YouTube algorithm promote the videos. All right, so another crazy week going on ahead. Markets were down, but let's jump into some penny stocks. So these are going to be my list of top penny stocks. So let's jump into it. First on here, we have ticker sign TTOO for T2 Biosciences. Today they hit a high of 164 and they ended the day at $1.60. But then after hours they went up 52 cents to end at $2.14. So it looks like they're still going up. Market is still open, so good news for them. Definitely going to be looking for an early morning mover on them. So they are bullish based on my indicators. So if you're new to the channel, my indicators are moving average 10, being above moving average 50 and 100, which is purple and yellow lines. So both of those are a pass. And then we have VWAP, which is lime green line right here, which is slightly below the moving average 10. So I would say that that is a miss on the second indicator, but overall it is very close. So I'm expecting for VWAP to jump up significantly, especially since it ended or is still going up from its day high of 164. So currently it's at 214, which is always a good sign. On the channel, I like to give some background information on what's going on with the stock. So let's jump into that. So the catalyst for why the stock is going up is that today they announced T2 Biosystems T2 SARS-CoV-2 panel proves effective amid global rise in variants of SARS-CoV-2 virus. So panel can detect multiple variants of basically the pandemic going on, most recently identified in the UK, South Africa, and the US. So there's basically a new strain of the pandemic going out. This company is a testing company, so they focus on testing for the pandemic. So they basically are saying their test can detect the new strain that's out there. So that's fantastic news for them. Fantastic news for the company as a whole. I'm definitely interested to see how they begin rollout of this new testing system that they have. And I know it will definitely prove effective if they can get that mass distributed. I know a lot of people need that, especially when it comes to the new strain that's out there. So really positive news from them. This article came out today, so I'm definitely going to be looking at for a catalyst for their movement tomorrow. Next on the list, we have ticker sign CLVS for Clovis Oncology. Today they touched $5.74, which was their day high. It seems like they are still bullish. At the time of this video, they did end the day at 562. After hours went up 3 more cents and at 565. So overall, pretty good metrics for them. They are bullish. The first indicator is positive, being the moving average 10 above 50 and 100. And then second indicator, not exactly hit. So second indicator is a fail on that one, but still going to be looking for them for some early morning movement, especially considering that they went 3 cents above their close. Background on them. So today they announced their fourth quarter and full year 2020 estimate. So I do like earnings, so let's go over them just a little bit briefly, real quick. So on here it says unaudited preliminary results include 43 to 43.5 million, an estimated Rubraca global product revenue in the fourth quarter of 2020 compared to 38.8 million in quarter 3 2020 and 39.3 million in quarter 4 2019. U.S. product revenues of approximately 36.3 million to 36.7 million in Europe, and of 6.5 to 6.8 million. Highest quarterly global Europe product revenues to date. So basically, they're increasing their sales, which I think is a fantastic measure for them. It says approximately 240 million in cash and cash equivalents at December 31st, 2020, which expects the company's operating plan into early 2023. So they have money all the way into 2023, which will definitely keep them afloat, during the pandemic and, as time goes on, which is good that the company has that amount of cash that they're sitting on for operational purposes, and they're still bringing in, larger amounts of money compared to their previous quarters. So I think overall it's a very positive metric for the company. Their financials are definitely intact, which is saying a lot because a lot of companies' financials are not intact. So I think it's a very good metric for them. We're going to be looking at them for potential increase for tomorrow, especially since this news came out today. Next, we have ticker sign III for information services. They did touch $4.06 today. They ended the day at $3.95. After hours went up 5 more cents to end at $4 even. So very close to that $4.06 metric where they hit today. Moving average 10 is above 50 and 100, so that's good as well. And then we see that VWAP is below the moving average 10. Going to be looking for that one to go back up tomorrow. Background on them, one thing I want you all to consider, tomorrow on Tuesday, they're going to be having their fourth quarter 2020 global IGX index. So basically, they're going to be giving their report tomorrow. So definitely going to be looking for them. Going to keep my eyes out on the company since they're giving this report tomorrow and see a potential rally, hopefully, after that report comes out. So that's going to be at 9 a.m. So definitely going to be looking at that since it's very close to when the market opens, or very close after the market opens. So next we have ticker sign GEVO for GEVO or GEVO, however you want to pronounce that. They touched $5.08 today. They went up. They ended at 5.05, and then after hours went down to $5 even. So overall, they didn't fall too far from the day high where they're at today. Moving average 10 line is still above 50 and 100, so it's positive on that metric. And going to be looking for VWAP to cross that moving average 10 to go back up for tomorrow. Background on them, they had an article that came out today called their Net Zero 1 project. So it says Net Zero 1 is currently expected to have a capacity of 45 mgpy of hydrocarbons for gasoline and jet fuel based on current take or pay contracts to produce more than 350 million pounds per high protein feed products for use in food chain and produce enough renewable gas to be self-sufficient for the process to process needs and also generate renewable electricity with combined heat and power systems. Net Zero 1 is also expected to utilize wind energy. So it seems like a lot of stuff going on in the renewable space with this one. As far as, their project, Net Zero 1. So I'm going to be looking for more updates coming from them. Very interesting company, definitely in the renewable space, which I think is going to be in general hot button for this Biden presidency. So definitely going to keep an eye out on them. And last on the list, we have ticker sign WATT for Energus. I hope I'm saying that right. Energus or Energus. They touched $3.27 today. They ended at $3 even, and then after hours went up 7 more cents to end at 7 cents, $3.07. So they are 20 cents away from the day high that they went today. Moving average 10 is still above the 50 and 100, so that's always a good metric. And then VWAP is still below moving average 10, but I'm definitely going to be looking at them tomorrow to see if this VWAP can cross this moving average 10, and they can have another rally like they did today. Background on them, this article came out the 6th, but I still think it's pretty interesting. It was the newest article from them, but they announced the world's first wireless charged equine health tracking sensor. So they completed a trial of this. This is basically what it is right here. I think it's very interesting technology. It says WATA wireless charging 2.0 technology designed for professional horse racing market. Sorry, I lost where I was at. Horse racing market. An American Equus EQ vital sensor monitors to track the animal's vital status, such as temperature, heart rate, and leg position. So very interesting technology that they have. I think it's pretty cool, and it also reminds me of the way ticker sign ZOM has gone up. So Zoom Medical has gone up, significantly. I talked about it last week, but the whole pet and industry is kind of going up. I wouldn't say horses are a pet because this is kind of for racing horses, but I think it's still a market that has a lot of money to put into these different sorts of technology. So going to be looking at this one as time goes on because I think there's a market for it. So those are the different stocks. We have ticker sign TTOO, CLVS, III. Then we have GEVO and WATT. Hope you all have a great week of trading. Drop a comment down below telling me what stocks you guys are looking at for the week and how to pronounce some of those stocks. Sorry that I butchered some of those names. But good luck to everybody out there trading. Hope you're able to lock in some profits this week. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.